Greetings and salutations, everyone. It's time for another episode of Viewport Relay, a bi-weekly podcast where the Viewport team looks at the latest news in the gaming industry. As always, I'm your host, Albert Corson, joined by Tristan John.
Hello.
And Alex Nestor.
Hey.
I almost tried to cut in early there. I don't know if you caught that.
Yeah, you did. I heard it start.
What if you cut in late and now you're Alex Nestor?
Oh, no.
Oh, man. We're both Alex Nestor. There's no Tristan.
Either way, I hope all of our listeners are staying safe out there.
Socially distancing themselves.
I hate that term. It's like a, it makes sense, but it sounds like someone's trying to make another term politically correct.
It feels too politically correct.
It does. It does. It sounds like a term in 2 years that's going to be memed on when you want to flake on something, right? And you're like, I'm socially distancing myself.
Oh yeah, I'm in a socially distanced relationship right now.
Okay. Oh my God. But in other news, I hope everyone's staying safe.
Staying home.
Staying home.
Making some good food. Enjoy your time with loved ones.
Alright, well, I hope you guys are staying home, playing games. Speaking of playing games, what have you guys been playing?
Is there a routine? Do I usually go first? I never know.
You can battle royale it out.
Sore bites. I don't think either of us have even played the newest, hottest battle royale. Have you, Tristan?
What, Forza 4?
No. Forza might be good too, but I was thinking Warzone.
No, I don't have an extra 80 gigabytes on my hard drives.
Hey, don't you already have it though?
No, it's a separate download, you see.
Yeah, it's separate.
No, it's separate, but I heard if you already had it, it's 10 gigs.
Oh. Okay, well, the thing is, I have a 60 gigabyte patch waiting for me.
Oh.
So,
okay. So it'll be 2021 by the time that's done downloading for you.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so Final Fantasy XIV news. Been doing that hot diadem action and gathering endlessly for Kupo of Fortune tickets. I think I've won one grand prize so far out of however many I made, so...
For folks who are not aware of what the diadem is, what is the diadem?
No, please, don't do this to me. Don't do this to the listeners.
The listeners might not know. I think
True.
I think Alex should give some context around how crazy this is.
15 seconds. That's all you get.
Alright, so the diadem is hardcore content for gatherers in Final Fantasy XIV. What you do is you jump from node to node and just keep hitting the button. Just keep getting stuff. And then once you get enough stuff, you shoot laser beams at monsters and they give you more stuff. Then you just continue that for 3 hours until it kicks you out.
Wait, is there a quick gathering?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So you don't have to click as much.
This is what Alex has been... Alex did this for 9 hours on the weekend.
No, I don't think 9 hours. I think I've only put about 4 hours into it total. So not as bad. But I mean, there's people on the leaderboards who must put I don't even know at this point, maybe 200 hours or something. They have to be. I don't know. Maybe there's real good gamer chairs. Gamer socks, the whole works. Gamer bed, maybe?
Ooh, Japan.
You think they have that?
Hit us up.
Sign me up.
They might have got that ordered before the whole outbreak happened, so they got that advantage.
Tristan, what have you been playing?
Well, there's been a couple games. First of all, been playing a bunch of League of Legends.
Oh,
Dug myself out of the iron grave.
Both of you are disgusting.
70% win rate with Dr. Mundo. I've put in 90 games in the past 2 weeks or something ridiculous like that.
Bronze 1, by the way.
No, I'm in Silver 4.
Okay, Silver 4.
I'm in Silver 4.
Climbing fast.
By this time, next episode, Platinum 4.
Silver 3.
Silver 3. Back to Iron 2.
Back to Iron 2.
What else have I been playing? I've been playing a bunch of Path of Exile. The new league started. And it's been a lot of fun. I think I got a good build down this season. Trying the Arc Witch. I shoot out lightning bolts and things explode. Mm-hmm. That's like the TLDR. And then finally, I picked up this game called Synthetic, which I recently found out about, but it came out 2 years ago. And I'm kind of encroaching into Albert's territory because he's probably going to talk about this as well. It's like Enter the Gungeon. Super fun, super tactical, super crazy. I'll actually let Albert go into it more if you're going to talk about that.
I thought you've opened like 9 games in the past 3 days. I thought you were going to keep going.
Oh, do you want me to keep going? I also played a bunch of Siege because the new operators came out. I played some
CSGO.
CSGO. I played a couple ranked matches there. I've been training my aiming skills in Aim Lab. And I've also been playing Master Chief Collection when I get the time.
Oh, so, I didn't even know you had that.
I bought that. Of course I bought it.
I was going to say, you just...
Oh, and Factorio. I played for about 5 minutes before getting a little frustrated. No. So, a lot of video games.
No Teamfight Tactics?
No, I'm waiting for... it's coming out on mobile tomorrow, so...
Oh, no.
Waiting for that. Okay. I'll play during my meetings.
I like it. We're rolling what I've been playing. I'm playing, a little less Final Fantasy. Now that, I think I've hit the wall at this point a little bit. We'll talk about Synthetic. Little, what do you call it? Roguelike shooter level thing?
Roguelike shooter.
Roguelike shooter thing. 2-player co-op with Tristan. It's very tactical. You gotta, there's a button for dropping your mag. You gotta get the mag out of your gun, and then you gotta reload it with a separate button. That's how you know it's...
Yeah, that's hardcore as heck.
That's hard. And your gun can jam.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
That's my favorite.
That's the greatest mechanic ever in a game.
I think to your surprise, I'm, sufficiently okay at that game.
I didn't think you would be bad. I think it was Saturday. You were like in that thing for like 4 hours straight. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I don't think Tristan's bad. And you're not. You're about as good as a, Silver 4 synthetic player.
God damn it.
So you're on par.
Yeah.
Other than that, playing some RimWorld. They dropped a new patch and DLC a couple weeks ago, or maybe it was about a month ago at this point. But picked that up again, playing that a lot, and then gonna play some Doom Eternal. Coming Friday
tomorrow for the listeners. If you listen on the day it comes out, our podcast
320.
So close.
Tristan will be playing Animal Crossing.
I preloaded that already.
Review. Look forward to that review.
Oh, mm-hmm. So many people are looking forward to this at this point. I think I'll end up like disappointing someone somehow.
I'm not gonna tell you anything because you haven't seen, obviously, for review integrity, the scores that other reviewers have given these games. Mm-hmm. But I want you to. I'm not gonna tell you the answer, but between Persona 5 Royal, Doom Eternal, and Animal Crossing, I want you to rank the scores of those games from 1, 2, 3.
Persona 5, Doom Eternal, Animal Crossing. Because you told me today Persona 5 got 10 out of 10 from one outlet, so I'm assuming it just has 100%.
No, it had like 40 reviews on it. Which I'm surprised 40 reviewers went through and played that game all through again.
Oh, they didn't play through all that.
Yeah, they just played the first couple hours and got to the first new scene, and they're like, all right, I get it.
I've heard all the new content. I've heard all the new content is at the very end. So you have to do the whole thing to get to it.
It's the very last quarter of school, basically, they added.
And there's no, New Game Plus, so everyone's got to start over.
Do you think Atlas gave them, like, a save file? It's like, just start from here?
Just start from here.
I could see that, maybe. Honestly. Yeah.
We'll see. We got a new segment before we get into the news.
Wait,
today.
Alex didn't answer the question.
I think he's seen them. Oh. Have you seen them,
no,
Alex?
I've not seen them.
No. Oh, okay. Well, you can answer the two then.
All right, I'll go for it. I will go with Animal Crossing, Persona, and then Doom Eternal is the last place. But they're all going to score quite highly. I'll say that much.
What do you think the lowest score is of those three?
Average score, you're saying?
Yeah, number-wise.
I'm thinking Doom Eternal will probably score around 83.
I think it's going to be like 92.
Oh.
The lowest score is going to be 92. High score is like
Only for the
90,
high score.
97. Something ridiculous.
Damn.
That was Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey. What if it was Animal Crossing?
Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing, absolute perfection.
My heart says Animal Crossing is the lowest, but in my brain, I know Animal Crossing is the highest. It's probably got some ridiculous. It got an 11 out of 10 from some outlet, probably.
rigging Open Critic.
Yeah.
Nintendo Life. Mm-hmm.
From AnimalCrossingReviewers.com gave it an 11 out of 10.
Averaging 0.2 reviews every year.
Uh-huh. Alrighty. We're gonna move into the next segment. It's a new segment. It might recur. Who knows? I don't know. It's a slow news day, so we're gonna do the segment. It's called State of the Genre. We're gonna talk about. I'm gonna pick a game genre, and we're gonna chat about how it's doing. You know, are they cruising? Are they grooving?
Aren't they both?
Are they on?
Isn't that both good? Cruising or cruising?
Cruising, I feel they're kind of like stagnant. Stagnant, but it sounds kind of negative, but they're just kind of coasting. They're just riding with it. They're just kind of doing what they're doing.
Or, you know, I wasn't done yet, but the other ones are they needing some loving, right? Neglected. Or, you know, maybe it's they're dead and they deserve to be dead. I don't know.
Holy moly. Jesus.
I mean,
you gotta do a genre like that.
Just gonna say. So we'll give it a letter grade at the end. You know how the health of the genre. And
I love this.
you can give minuses and pluses.
Wait, are we doing
genre?
One? Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna choose the genre. Yeah. So today's genre is rhythm games.
Oh my god!
We're gonna talk about rhythm games.
This is the most biased group of people you can ask.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is a knowledgeable group. If I said, like, farming simulators, like, I don't know. Let's just talk about it. How's, you know, is this a genre that right now needs, like, innovation? Let's list some recent rhythm games in the past, I don't know, 2 years. Maybe that's stretching it.
Miku?
Mm-hmm. Well, Product Diva's been around. Yeah, Miku, whatever the latest version is.
DJ Max, you were playing it the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Was that recent?
Yeah. That was like within a year.
So we haven't... Let's talk more mainstream, right? So I just want to talk about it, right?
Okay. Well,
like, if it's a genre that's confined to a niche, right? Like, the same people are buying all these smaller rhythm games. I don't know, right? Is that good for the genre? Is that bad? Right? So we've got, like, you think of the big ones, right? It's Rock Band and Guitar Hero, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's been a new Rock Band or Guitar Hero in over 3 to 4 years. I know Rock Band 4 does DLC songs still, like every week or 2 weeks or something, but there's been no new official release.
Yeah, I feel the at-home rhythm game market's mostly kind of just stagnated to the point where, yeah, you're kind of getting those niche Japanese titles every so often, like Miku, and then, that's about it, really. Then there's some outlandish ones. But,
Wait, outlandish?
Yeah, you don't want to know about those
tell us
ones.
more.
Yes. What do you mean outlandish?
I was thinking even more niche than like Miku and stuff. I was trying to remember the name of it. Well, it was like, it was like Zionic. That one came out a few years back for PS4.
Oh, Zonic.
Yes, Sonic. Sorry.
Zonic with an X. I have that.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I do too.
Interesting.
But yeah, so there's been a lot of those small titles, and then I think the drumming game is probably one of the most popular of the console titles at this point.
The Taiko drum game?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I have that too.
Okay.
Oh my god, you're alright. This is a knowledgeable group.
Mm-hmm.
So when I think of innovation in the genre, right? Some of the more unique ones that I've seen, is like DJ Hero. That was a very weird twist of a rhythm game, right? Mm-hmm. And then obviously like what's the idiom I'm looking for? The nail that sticks. I don't know. The one that no one's brought up yet, but Beat Saber, right? That thing has like won a billion awards.
Yeah, that one's definitely been probably the biggest outlier in terms of just popularity.
Yeah, and there's a couple of other VR rhythm games on PS on the PS Store that I've seen. I haven't played them, But there's definitely, that's like some of the innovation is like a new way to interact with like hitting notes and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, sorry. I feel like there's been like 7 questions and I haven't had a chance to answer any of them.
I don't know if I've asked any questions.
Was there no question? Okay.
Why was there? Can you think of a question that I asked Alex?
Just a while ago, you asked about kind of what ones are out there in terms of.
Oh yeah, I was just trying to get a general sense, like because sometimes I might list a genre and like it might be no games have come out or something like that, right?
Yeah, because I think back to like our arcade experiences where you can get things like Sound Voltex or even like DDR, things like that. DDR is really not popular as a home game, so it has declined in that sense, I think. Because DDR is super fun, but unless you are playing Stepmania, I think, is the PC freeware title.
Yeah.
I think with the advent of accessible rhythm games, like Albert mentioned with Beat Saber, a couple of the other ones that have been coming out for PC, a lot of the hardcore rhythm game fans have shied away from... Because I remember, like, when I was in middle school, people were buying, like, the metal pads for their homes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're going crazy with it. Mm-hmm.
And that was because there were only, like, 3 rhythm games that you can play. And, like, that was because, they weren't brought into the US. You couldn't play Beatmania if you didn't have, like, a good arcade to go to. DDR was, like, booming, so it was kind of everywhere. So a lot of people opted to do some crazy things. But I feel like if you're not super tied to a specific rhythm game, like I don't care if I'm playing DJ Max or Beat Saber or Sonic or whatever, then I feel like there's definitely a lot more options now.
So is it weird to say that the genre kind of goes through weird booms and busts of like the casual audience? I would say with the if you don't include Beat Saber, and it depends on how much you're willing to expand the definition of a rhythm game, right? Like, is Just Dance a rhythm game, or is it like a dance game, right? Or like, is Crypt of the Necro Dancer, is that a rhythm game, or is that like a roguelike action rhythm game hybrid thingy?
Is every game a rhythm game?
It might be.
No, but like saying that, like I feel like it's weird to say exclude it, but I would say it's because VR is small that I don't want to say Beat Saber is like a huge game, sort of like comparing DDR or Guitar Hero, that we're sort of in that bust period right now where there's a hardcore audience that definitely like buys all sorts of these niche titles based on what they're interested in. But right now there's nothing for the general main audience of gamers.
I think if you break it down by like some definition that you're bringing up of, accessible rhythm games, I'm actually going to count Necro Dancer and what was the other one that you said?
Beat Saber?
No, not Beat Saber.
Just Dance.
Just Dance. I'll count them as well. I feel like I'll define them as like exploratory rhythm games. They're kind of out of the norm, right? I think we've been getting a fairly steady amount of them. Like, you're not going to get as many of those type of games as MOBAs or card games or battle royales, but there's been sufficient amount to keep people interested or intrigued. But I think the core rhythm games really haven't explored in terms of being more accessible. Like DJ Max Respect, like, looks amazing, is really fun to play, but it's not gonna get casual players interested, or at least from my point of view.
Yeah, I totally agree.
What are the challenges of making a rhythm game? And I have some things in mind, but
for which group?
For developers, because I feel like for the casual audience, right? And here's the one thing: you need songs that people know, right? And with a lot of these smaller niche titles, like it's a bunch of smaller artists that people don't really know. So, not everyone maybe in America is going to pick up a Miku rhythm game, because they don't know who the heck Miku is. But if you're a rock band and you're like, hey, we've got Green Day, people will buy that.
Yeah, it's definitely part of the puzzle, and then part of it is the way I guess you're interacting with the rhythm game itself in terms of, is it a kind of a pseudo guitar or is it a dance pad or something like that? It has to be something that is appealing to the player in terms of what they think will, I guess, let them be stylish amongst their friends, or I guess whatever they're valuing in terms of playing the game, and then whatever feels good, of course, to actually be using as a peripheral. But yeah, a huge thing is the music, I think, at the end of the day. It just has to have music that appeals to the audience, and I feel for a lot of these games, just because of their budgets, they have to end up kind of shoehorning towards a certain audience, which, is kind of like what Miku does and other things like that.
I actually think a lot of the development challenges comes down to the trade-offs that they have to make between like making things flashy and pretty to look at versus the actual functionality and like granular settings access that people have. Because when I used to play a lot of Stepmania, a lot of Osu, I totally forgot about that until now. I was more focused on how do I reduce my latency as much as possible? How do I get rid of all this clutter? When I play...
Oh, yeah, the videos and stuff.
Yeah, like turn off the video, turn off the skins. Like, I want to really focus on hitting the circles, and I don't care about all the other fancy graphical upgrades and things like that. Whereas I feel for the more casual audience, that stuff is more appealing. Like, if you look at Just Dance, there's like silhouettes dancing everywhere. Things are flashing. I'm surprised people haven't gotten seizures out of them, to be honest. So
that's every rhythm game. They start with that seizure warning.
Yeah. So I think that's the main challenge for developers. Like, which audience do you cater to? Which will kind of, is it more performance based or like more visuals based?
All right. That was a good conversation. Do you want to grade it? We can all grade it separately if you want. I haven't thought this through. Hello?
No, I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm grading it. I'm thinking.
I think.
All right. I can drop mine first if you want.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a B minus.
That was very similar to what I was gonna say. I was gonna give it a B. I think there's a couple slices that we're looking at. For me personally, the biggest one is kind of arcade versus home.
Yeah,
I think
that's the huge thing for me. Is arcade is way more innovative, I think, at this point in terms of rhythm game compared to what we can get at home.
I think a lot of the changes that the arcade games made, like even if Sound Voltex or DDR, have been very iterative. If you've played the new version of DDR or the new version of Sound Voltex, they've made some really good changes. And I think they're still accessible to new players still, which kind of hits both ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, my personal score was going to be either a high C plus or a B minus. So somewhere landing in there.
All right. Oh, state of the genre. We're going to move in to the news. E3 canceled, guys. That's our first headline.
Yep.
It's gone. It's dead. Coronavirus killed it.
And GDC
prophesized it.
And, well, we talked about GDC last time, but...
Oh, we did. Never mind.
But, what are our feelings? Is it gonna be a bad year for games with no E3?
No, overall, I think we'll recover. It's just going to move over to digital formats, which I think will probably work out mostly better. It might be a little harder for maybe some exposure for smaller companies. I'm not quite sure on that front, though. And most importantly, are we going to get another Devolver storyline?
Oh, we are. They're already working on that script, I bet.
They're incorporating coronavirus into their script as we speak.
Yeah, writing it in as we speak.
Oh, man, you're right.
I was personally relieved just because I think E3, we don't do that heavy of a coverage, but it's always hectic.
Oh, yeah. It's like a sensory overload almost in terms of a single day.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, we don't have to do that again. But then I think, to Alex's point, the indie developers, small devs are probably getting hit really bad. So I think that's a bigger concern. So like outlets should, we're not a big outlet, so bigger outlets, Polygon and all those folks should definitely. I'm just putting the onus on them. I'm moving the responsibility off of us to them.
But not saying that indies don't show up at E3 at all, but I mean, I'll be frank in saying that indies aren't really the focus of E3, right? It's the big AAA publishers that maybe, publish an indie game and bring it up on stage.
Right, but then you get those moments like Unraveled when the dev goes up and he's like crying because he's on this big stage. That's like a really powerful moment, things like that.
But do we really? There's more awkward moments than that. Are we gonna miss those moments?
That's part of the charm, though, because this is gonna be a pre-recorded event. I assume what they're gonna be doing.
There will be no mistakes.
Yeah,
there will be no Crobecat video this year.
Oh man.
Of E3 2020.
So it's going to be much more machined and uniform, I think, this time around.
And I think the other thing is, like, if you go there in person as an indie developer, it really helps make some of the connections between publishers and other folks in the media and the press, which, is a lot of the behind-the-scenes work on what happens in the industry, even though, like, the masses don't see it. So I think that will be something that'll be missed.
It's essentially like everyone's going to get the same E3 experience, right? The journalists at home, unless these companies are running private events, which, it's kind of weird if you do that because the whole point is to not gather a bunch of people together, right? But, it's not like Microsoft's going to invite a bunch of journalists over to their thing and then Ubisoft's going to invite a bunch of journalists to their thing and they're all going to have these games on their own little mini show floors. I mean, maybe this will happen, but...
Maybe it'll be like a Zoom conference with 700 people.
Oh gosh.
Maybe
they can't play the games.
Maybe they'll do like a Patreon and they'll have tiers. And that'd be the high roller to get the special stream.
There we go. Phil Spencer's best bud tier.
Yeah.
You log in and you see like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos on stream.
Yep. No, but it's essentially, if it's all going to be video and there's going to be no private events or anything like that, then we're all getting the same experience, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be interesting. Alrighty. Second of potentially the last news story of today, we got Reggie Fils-Aimé, the Reginator, appointed to the GameStop board of directors. Can he save the sinking ship? That's the only question I have.
Yeah, that's something I've been wondering is how is GameStop still around is my first question. And then the second question is, how are they going to improve their platform to actually compete in this new world?
I feel like that question should have been asked like 10 years ago.
Yeah, it was probably writing on the wall at that point, but yeah, they somehow stuck around despite it all.
This is like what they should have learned from Blockbuster and Netflix, but they didn't learn at all. They're like,
some recent things. This is like today and yesterday. Just GameStop, I feel, is just don't know what they're doing. Not even like the game industry, but GameStop hasn't been able to figure out what to do about like the coronavirus. They haven't told their employees to sanitize the stores. They told employees to buy their own cleaning supplies.
Wow.
They put an order to reinstall demo stations after some stores shut them down for, sanitary reasons.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there's some issues across the entire chain. And seeing that Reggie is on the board, like he's not the head of the board, right? He's not the executive.
No, he's just a member, yeah.
Yeah, and they're also bringing on the Walmart CEO and the PetSmart president. I don't know how much say Reggie will have in terms of what's going to happen.
Reggie's going to be like, guys, I've taken a year off and I've practiced Smash Bros on my 3DS and I'm here to kick your ass.
And I feel like everyone else is going to be like, okay, but we need to make money. Like, they only care about money, effectively.
Where's our margins at?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't think Reggie... I don't know why Reggie's doing it. Maybe, he gets paid a little, and he doesn't probably have to do that much work, right?
Maybe he's bored.
Mm-hmm.
I think he actually is bored, honestly. He's been, teaching at Cornell, right? In their School of Business on stuff, and trying to keep busy. So...
Getting that GameStop discount. do the employees still get the discount? I don't even know.
That's the only reason. He walks in the first board meeting and he's like, "Hey guys, do we still get the employee discount?"
Yeah, I'm sure he gets like Nintendo games for free, but if he wants to buy Xbox and Sony games, this is his way in.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he's paid for him somehow.
Reggie Fils-Aimé caught stealing God of War from local GameStop. All right, I was going to talk about this story, but then some news came out during our recording. We were going to talk about the new Xbox specs and like sort of the features, but Sony decided that they want to talk about the PS5 the day after we record. So we're going to save this story in our pockets, and we're going to talk about them both on next episode. So,
well, the new hardware special next episode.
Mm-hmm. The what? Are we at 8th gen? Is that what we're
I think we're at 9th. I think this is 8th.
I think it's 8th.
Oh, we are 8th right now. Okay.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Yeah, we are 8th gen.
8th?
All right.
Yeah. Okay. All right. 9th gen. We're going to talk about 9th gen consoles, the rest of them, because I guess the Switch is technically 9th gen, next episode. That's all the news we had. It's been a pretty silent 3 months, but rolling into March a little bit and rolling into
wait, sorry.
April.
Can I comment on the Xbox X for a little bit? Xbox Series X? Oh my god, this is awful.
The Xbox Series X specs?
Yeah. Albert also put out Xbox X or something.
Don't say that.
Is that that's not a bad word.
Don't out me.
I just love on their page how they put most powerful. And they didn't say most powerful console, so it's sufficiently different from what they were marketing.
It's the most powerful Xbox, Tristan.
It's just...
They're waiting to fill in that blank until tomorrow's presentation. They're like, can we put console or Xbox on here? We don't know yet. Just put most powerful.
It's the most powerful Xbox Series X. Top one of one.
Ever made.
Yeah. I can't wait to see where they're going to go with this marketing scheme. It's going to be a disaster.
Low key before we talk about it more next episode, but it's pretty beefy. It's a pretty beefy console.
Yeah, skimming through it is pretty, it's got the stuff.
I watched the hands-on video. It's
got the flops.
It's got the flops.
Very many flops.
The T-flops. All right. Anyways, we'll talk about that next episode.
Oh, I'm so excited about this now.
About the flops?
No, just like, we're just got... I feel like we're just gonna shit all over, or at least I'm gonna shit all over it.
Oh, the Xbox?
Yeah.
What if the PS5 is worse?
No, I heard there were some reports that the people who got some, a sneak peek at the presentation tomorrow were saying it's amazing. It's like the best thing they've seen in 20 years.
Oh.
It'll cure coronavirus.
It will cure coronavirus. It comes with the free testing kit, that's why.
Only one, though. We're going to do 2 games to end the show. We're not a game show. We're a podcast to end the...
Viewport really is recorded in a live studio audience.
It's just live studio, but they're not here because Corona.
Yeah.
Put in the laugh tracks, Tristan.
I can do that.
Okay, thank you. First game. It's going to be potentially a new series of games. And it's called Relay Race. Get it?
Oh.
Okay. Yeah,
you really like your alliteration.
I don't know if that's an alliteration or just what an actual thing is called, but rules are simple. You will take turns answering a topic question until no one else can answer. And you will alternate answering. So it's one of those, name an animal. Tristan says dog. Alex says cat, right? You got to keep going, right?
Oh man, this requires coordination. Okay.
No duplicate answers are allowed. And the last person to have a successful answer wins. I'll be a little lenient on time. So, I'll let you, if you need to think, I'll give you 10 or 15 seconds, but I'm not going to give you till the end of the world.
Mm-hmm.
And there won't be a category every time, but today's category is video game titles. All right.
Okay. Well, this podcast has now become 3 hours long.
Well, no, there's three questions I'm going to give you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And there's 3, so obviously whoever wins 2 is the winner. I don't know who's going to go first. I don't know.
Think of a number.
Think of a number between 1 and 10. All right, I have it. Guess.
6.
5.
Tristan. It was 7. Okay. Alex, you get to go
Nice.
first.
All right.
Or no, you can choose. You want to go first or second?
I'll go first. Why? Whew.
All
I'll do
right.
it.
So you're going to start first on all of these. Okay.
No, we should flip flop.
Yeah, we'll flip flop.
Okay, we'll flip flop.
Happens, yeah.
All right. Topic 1. And they're all like the same. I'm just going to change the thing in the middle. Games with the word red in their title.
Red
Alex.
Dead Redemption.
That works, but I will clarify as well. You can say more than one title from the same genre. There's no limits. You just can't say the same game.
Okay. Are you gonna say yes or no, or like do
No,
I just keep going?
I assume we're gonna you know what's the word? Community moderate this thing. Okay.
Red Dead Redemption 2. Look at that.
Red Dead Revolver.
Pokemon Red.
Pokemon Fire Red.
Got him.
Is this it?
Oh no!
What
I didn't think it would end so soon.
No, give me a second. Is it? I don't know if this is a game. I forget if this was a title. Like Red Gorilla or something?
Oh, so close. You're missing a word in there, man.
Isn't that the title of the game?
Red Faction.
Oh, Red Faction. Red Faction Gorilla.
Alex, you want to? I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna say a no on that one, but if you want to style on him, if you can get one more, I'll let you style on him.
Okay, I was trying to think of an extra one. Let's see.
All right, that's all we
Nah, I
got.
got
I'm sorry,
nothing.
but
Yeah.
you win, Alex. You win the first round. I had some other games. We got Red Alert 2.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, Command and Conquers, yeah.
Red Alert 3.
That's true. That would have 3 right there, Tristan. You could have done Red Faction 2, Red Faction Gorilla. All right, next one. We got 1 point for Alex. Games with the word war in their title.
God of War 2018. Yeah.
Gears of War.
Gears of War 2.
World at War.
Are we accepting that, Albert? Or does it need to be
tricky.
the full title?
I know what he was referring to.
Yeah, I also know what he was referring to.
So we'll give it to him. Call of Duty 5, right?
No, I was talking about a RTS game, World at War.
Never mind.
Okay, never mind. I didn't know what that either. Okay. Wait. Does war need to be completely isolated?
You know what? Let's say no.
Okay. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
Oh no. Warhawk.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Nice.
World of Warships.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Oh man, I'm trying to remember which Call of Duties have been said so far. I'll go with
my Call of Duty answer
Call
is
of Duty.
taken away.
Oh man, I was gonna say Advanced Warfare.
Didn't I say that?
You did.
I did.
Oh man,
You did.
I had
you started
so
that one
many
first.
left. I had so many left.
Mm-hmm.
All right, minus Call of Duty ones, Tristan. You have any more?
That's also Call of Duty. I was gonna say Warzone.
Oh, no. All right, I'm just gonna say no one said Advanced Wars, and that breaks my heart.
Oh,
yeah, and there is also Warhammer, like all of them,
and Warcraft.
And Warcraft. We didn't even go through all the Gears of War yet. Like we had so many.
Stopped at God of War too.
Yeah,
God of War. You
1,
just
2,
kinda
3.
stopped. I don't know how you failed at that one, Alex.
Oh, I was trying to think of other games, but then I got Call of Duty on the brain.
1-1. Last topic. Games with the word ghost in their title. Alex, begin.
Call of Duty Ghost.
Oh, I was gonna do that. Do canceled games count?
Sure.
StarCraft Ghost?
Yeah, that's a game. It did come out, but that's a game we all know.
Mm-hmm. Ghosts and Goblins.
Oh, that's not the title. Wait, is it?
Is it
I never
Ghouls
know.
and Goblins? I remember we had this conversation.
I put it in just because I thought of that game. Oh, it is called Ghosts and Goblins.
There we go. Got him.
Super Ghosts and Goblins.
Oh, man.
Wait.
It depends, I think, on region you're looking at. I think in some regions it's Ghosts and Goblins, others it's Ghouls and Goblins.
Yes, I think you're right in that, Alex.
I think in Japan,
yes, that is
it's Ghosts
correct.
and
That is
Goblins,
correct.
yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, so Tristan said, what was it?
Super Ghosts and Goblins.
Super Ghosts and Goblins. Yeah.
Tristan thought that game 1 year ago was called Grabbed by the Ghoulies.
That was a Rareware tile for 360, but yeah. Ghostbusters.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Do I roll the dice on this? Ghostbusters
Can you
2.
think of something?
Ghostbusters.
I'll look it up.
There might be an NES game.
There was a PC game in 1989
goodness.
for the Commodore 64 called Ghostbusters 2.
Perfect.
What about games that haven't come out yet?
Sure.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Ooh.
There's a whole series out there that's missing. But I'm going to give you 5 more seconds, Tristan.
I don't know.
That's time.
I'm out.
That's time. Alex, you got anything to school him? Send him to school?
Nah, I think I'm good.
So we had the whole Ghost Recon games. That
Oh, yeah,
no one
okay.
said.
Yeah.
And probably many other games with the word ghost in them. All right.
This was a fun one. I like this.
Yeah.
2-1 victory.
That's a redemption game because we got to name the games this time.
It's true. It's true. Next one. Next game. This will determine the ultimate gamer, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
This game is called Long But Not Forgotten. Video game sequels can sometimes be compared to either a fine wine or a bad cheese. Sometimes they age delicately and perfectly, and sometimes they rot away and leave a bad taste. The following game will have you guess how many years it was for a game to get its sequel. In the event of 2 wrong answers, the closest number will win.
Mm-hmm.
And if both answers are still tied, the first person to answer will get the point. The ring-in word is viewport. Do you understand the rules?
I do.
Yep. What if no sequel came out? What if it's like a trick question? Is it just infinity?
I did not include any, so
Okay.
that will not come up. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, and I have to call your name, remember.
Mm-hmm.
Half-Life 2 Episode 2 to Half-Life Alex.
Viewport.
Tristan.
14.
That is incorrect.
13.
That is correct.
Yeah, because Orange Box came out in 2007.
Yep. So 2007 to 2020. All right. This one's potentially, I maybe bent the rules on this one, but this next one is Final Fantasy 13, the original, not Lightning Returns, to Final Fantasy 15.
Ooh. Okay. Viewport?
Alex.
6 years.
That is incorrect.
7.
That is correct.
Oh, man. Yeah, I knew it was around there.
Do you know the years, Tristan?
2015 and 2008.
You were one off on both, but it was 2009 and 2016.
Okay.
So your math worked out in your favor. Alrighty. Donkey Kong 64 to Donkey Kong Country Returns.
Oh my god.
That is quite the gap.
Viewport.
Tristan.
14.
That's incorrect.
I'm gonna go with 11.
That is correct.
What? What?
Yeah,
Donkey Kong 64, 1999. Donkey Kong Country Returns, 2010.
Yeah, 'cause it was a Wii U title, right?
It was.
I was thinking 98 to 2012.
That might have been Tropical Freeze if I said that one.
Yeah, it might have been.
All right, next one. Fallout 3 to Fallout 4.
Viewport.
Alex?
4 years?
Incorrect.
It's 6 years.
That is incorrect, but you are closer. It was 8 years.
Wow, there's
Fallout
really
3?
that much of a gap.
Well, you might have been thinking of New Vegas, which I still don't think would have been 4 years, but Fallout 3 was 2007, Fallout 4 was 2015.
Huh.
By the way, Fallout 4 is almost 5 years old, by the way, so...
How about Fallout 76?
That's
1.5 years. I know. It's ingrained into my head.
Alright, here's a great one. Kingdom Hearts 2 to Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, I have a chart somewhere.
Viewport.
Alex?
17?
Incorrect.
Oh, okay, it's not that long. I don't... Viewport.
Tristan?
I think it was 13.
That's incorrect, but you were the closest. The answer was 14. 2005 to 2019.
Oh, man, I thought it was 06.
Red Dead Redemption to Red Dead Redemption 2.
Viewport.
Tristan?
8.
Correct.
Oh.
8 years.
I was thinking
2010 to 2018.
Yeah, I was thinking it was a 2009 title.
Close, though.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this one's legendary.
Duke
Duke Nukem
Nukem
3D to Duke Nukem Forever.
Viewport. 20.
Alex, you're incorrect.
Viewport.
Tristan?
16.
You are incorrect, but you are the closest. The answer is 15. 1996 to 2011. All right, here's one that was longer than I remember it being. Pikmin 2 to Pikmin 3.
Viewport.
Tristan?
5.
Incorrect.
Viewport. 8.
It is. You're incorrect, but you get the point because it was 9 years.
What?
Wow.
2004 to 2013.
Wow.
It was a GameCube title and then a Wii U title.
Must have been like at the end of Wii U. Oh no, Wii. Okay, never mind.
No, Wii U, I think, right?
No, I forgot to count the Wii in between. That's why.
Oh yeah. It skipped a gen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next one. We got Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I was thinking console
Viewport.
Zelda games. Tristan?
5.
Incorrect.
Viewport 7.
Incorrect. It was 6, but since Tristan ran in first, Tristan gets the point. 2011 to 2017. Alrighty. Next one. Diablo 2 to Diablo 3.
Viewport.
Alex?
9 years.
Incorrect.
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 11.
That is incorrect, but you are closer. The answer is 13 years.
Damn. I was
Diablo
also
2
thinking
is
9.
It was 1999 to 2012.
Wow, it's really that late. I was thinking it was still late 2000s.
It's been a long time.
Mm-hmm.
It's still like 8 years ago since Diablo 3 came out. Next one, we've got, 7 more? Team Fortress Classic to Team Fortress 2.
Oh man.
Yeah. This is where I show my noobness.
Viewport.
Tristan?
8.
That is correct.
98 to 06.
99 to 07.
Okay.
Orange
man.
Box came out in 07. We said that earlier. Alrighty. StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty.
Viewport.
Tristan?
8.
That is incorrect.
Viewport 10.
That is incorrect, but you are closer. The answer is 12 years.
Oh.
StarCraft came out in 1998. Wings of Liberty came out in 2010.
Oh, it's
10-year
2010.
anniversary this year. Actually, wait, when did StarCraft 2 come out?
I thought it came out 06.
July 27th, 2010.
Huh.
Closing in on a 10-year anniversary. All right. Super Smash Bros. Melee to Super Smash Bros. Brawl.
Viewport.
Tristan.
5.
That is incorrect.
Let's see, Melee to Brawl. Viewport?
Alex.
It's gonna be 6 years.
That is incorrect, but the answer is 7 years, so you get the point.
Nice.
2001 to 2008.
Okay, I was thinking 7.
This next one is very surprising when I looked it up. Street Fighter 3 to Street Fighter 4.
I don't know.
Viewport?
Alex.
Let's see. 11.
That is correct.
What?
Well,
1997 to 2008.
Yeah, I was thinking, it's 2D graphics versus at least 360.
Did they ride Street Fighter 3 for like a long time?
They did, yeah. Third Strike was super popular. And it still kind of is.
Alrighty, here's our next one. Super Metroid to Metroid Prime.
Viewport.
Tristan.
8.
That is correct.
Was it 96?
It was 94 to 2002.
That's right. It was actually a fairly early gen 3D shooter.
It was one of like the GameCube's like first hit games, right?
Right, it was.
Like to sell the console. Mm-hmm. So it was early in the GameCube.
I forgot it was so early.
All right, this one's a fun one. This next one. Shenmue 2 to Shenmue 3. By the way, this is the longest gap on our list.
Viewport?
Alex?
19?
That is incorrect.
Oh,
man. I was just thinking 22 as a random guess, so 22.
It was 18 years.
Okay.
2001 to 2019.
Yeah.
So
I knew it was about that long, yeah.
Alrighty. Next one. We have Deus Ex Invisible War to Deus Ex Human Revolution.
Viewport?
Alex?
Human Revolution. So it'd be... let's see. 9 years?
That's incorrect.
I don't even know which one Human Revolution is.
It's the first Adam Jensen game.
Need an answer.
I don't know. 7.
That is a tie. It is 8 years, but Alex answered first, so Alex gets the point. 2003 to 2011.
Okay, I was thinking 2002 to 2011.
What's the score?
Let me count. Tristan has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alex has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh,
catching up.
There's 2 games left.
Oh,
all right. It's down to the wire.
All right, here we go. We have Devil May Cry 4 to Devil May Cry 5.
And this is standard edition DMC4?
Probably, yes.
Viewport.
Tristan.
9.
That is incorrect.
Viewport,
I like how Alex still rings in.
Mm-hmm. You just got it. I almost want to say Viewport. Let's see. I'm going with 8 years.
Tristan, you were 9?
Yep.
Alex, that is incorrect. Tristan gets the point. It was 11 years, 2008 to 2019.
Wow. It's really that old of it. I guess it was, more of a launch title for the 360 and stuff, yeah.
All right. Last one. Max Payne 2, The Fall of Max Payne to Max Payne 3.
Viewport.
Tristan just dropped something.
That was my pen. Viewport. 6.
Incorrect.
10.
Incorrect, but closer. It is 9 years.
Yeah, I knew there was a big gap.
2003 to 2012. And, next year, it's going to be another 9 years if they make another Max Payne game, right? All right, so final score, I think that's 9-10.
Should be right.
Tristan with 10. I have a bonus game, and just because I found this game while going through lists, you wanna do the bonus game?
Let's do it.
Question.
Yeah,
We've
tiebreaker.
Toe Jam and Earl, Panic on Funkotron. To
I get
Toe
that
Jam and
reference.
Earl 3, Mission to Earth.
Mission to Earth.
You guys aren't even gonna get this. You guys aren't even going to
Viewport.
these games. Tristan.
4.
That was wrong.
2.
It was 9 years. Okay.
Oh.
93 to 2002. Tristan, congratulations. 10-9.
Mm-hmm.
You are split champions. We do not have an ultimate gamer today.
I think I tally it up over the year, right? Our 2 years coming up soon, so I got to do that thing again where I listen to every episode.
It's true. It's true. Good luck on that.
Yep.
But congratulations.
I mean,
both
quarantine. I got nothing else to do.
Give a little elbow bump. 1-1 tie.
Don't do that. That's not safe either.
Give a little kiss.
Okay. That's not safe. That's not safe. All right. But you know what? That wraps it up for episode 45 of Viewport Relay. Viewport Relay is available on Radio Public, iTunes, Google Music, Stitcher, and Podbean. Oh, and all your favorite podcast directories. If you enjoyed this episode, please take a moment to subscribe, review, and share it with your friends. We're also on social media as Viewport Gaming on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. But Tristan, why Viewport Gaming?
Well, Viewport Relay is part of Viewport Gaming, a website that provides a look into video games through reviews, features, and podcasts. Speaking of, Animal Crossing review coming out soon. You can find all Viewport Gaming content at viewportgaming.com.
Soon? You're going to have to put in like 100 hours into that game to get a review.
I mean, honestly, if you want to enjoy Animal Crossing as a whole, you need to play through the whole year. You can't publish a full in-depth review about Animal Crossing unless you've experienced it for 365 days.
This is
just saying.
This man writes for AnimalCrossingReviews.com. 11 out of 10. But thank you, gentlemen. As always, I've been your host, Albert Corson, joined by Tristan Jung.
Goodbye.
And Alex Nestor.
See you next time.